playing this morning on this nice hot day. I'd like to introduce Chris Narbeth. He's the guy that runs this wonderful facility, and he's got some things that he'd like to share with you about what he does. Chris.
Thank you. Yes, so thank you all for coming out. As we said, my name is Chris Narbeth. I'm actually the lead volunteer here. This is a volunteer-run community pool aqua park. Believe it or not, Aqua Park's celebrating its 40th birthday, and the indoor pool, which is heated and open all winter long, is actually 21 this year. It was built in 1994. And Aqua Park, it's amazing, almost every week we get someone come down here saying, I didn't know you existed, or I didn't know that you're still open. Or alternatively, we get someone who comes here and says, my kids learnt to swim when they were young, and they've got kids of their own now. But unfortunately, like many 40-year-olds, Aqua Park has suffered a bit of a midlife crisis. The first group banded together and set up a booster club in May 11 and got the place back open, got some support from the community and some funding, and managed to reopen Aqua Park. And basically for the last 5 years it's been continuing in that fashion. It's a group of parents from the high school are the sort of founders, if you like, of a little company to keep the place going, and we rely entirely on volunteers to help us out. And I've been involved for 3 years. There's been a couple of changes in the group of people involved with Aqua Park over the years, and at the beginning of this year we've actually sort of tried to be a bit more inclusive, and we've got people representing the high school and the swimmers. We've got people representing the elder community who like the indoor pool in particular in the winter time for water aerobics, and we've got someone who helps with the junior swim team and swim lessons for the kids. So we're very much trying in our latest sort of iteration to have a board which is looking to build all sorts of activities here at Aqua Park and get more people involved and more people swimming. And so far things are improving, but it is always a bit of a struggle. You know, we do definitely suffer financially. Every penny we get we basically try and put into improvements here, and we slowly but surely have made the place a little bit more presentable. We do run water aerobics classes every day. We have a junior swim team for sort of elementary and middle schoolers. The high school, as I said, comes here. They're in here every afternoon at the moment. This is the start of the swim season, so they've got their first meet tomorrow afternoon actually here. We host quite a lot of the swim meets because we've got diving blocks. You know, some of the other schools actually don't have diving blocks where they're practicing, so we're quite a popular place for the swim meets. This is a full 25-yard 6-lane pool, so it's competitive standard. The indoor pool is only 20 yards long, but it's plenty big enough, and certainly in the winter time it's a great place to get a few laps in. Really, what I would like most of anything is to get more people to know about this place and to come down here. We are trying our best to get more people in here. I'm an accountant by training, and I've sort of just taken this as my little quest to try and keep this place going, so I do a lot of the maintenance work around here with the help of Coach Bill Clare from the school, and we have a number of volunteers, and I know there's a couple of them inside I think at the moment. They come and work 1 or 2 times a week. They do 3 hours a day to just man the front desk, click tickets, collect money as people walk in the door, and we rely on that entirely. We've been very lucky. This summer I managed to get an arrangement with the high school that we could get the kids to come down here and earn community service hours. So we've managed to actually get the pool open from 7:30 in the morning to 7:30 in the evening. And we are hoping to be able to keep the pool open all day long in the winter. In previous years we've had to shut because we just haven't had the volunteers to man the front desk. So with luck we'll stay open all winter long. We'll have a nice heated indoor pool for people to come and use, and we'll carry on in business. As far as businesses are concerned, one of the things I would like to really spread the word, it's amazing how often this pool sits empty and no one's in the water. You come here on a beautiful sunny day like this and you've got a pool all to yourself. Michael, I know, is well aware of that. He comes down here and swims. And the other thing is, you know, I'd like to also just stress that we could do with some support. We don't want to actually be dependent on donations and sponsorship. We have to at the moment rely on that to just make ourselves balance the books. I've got a budget this year to break even, which requires about $6,000 of sponsorship, which the kids go out and try and raise at this time of year. But we also offer the opportunity for businesses to put a nice big 6-foot by 3-foot advertising banner here for about $1 a day, so I think that's good from an advertising perspective. We also hire the place out for private parties, and I think this would be a great venue if a business wanted to show some appreciation to their employees and family and have a barbecue or a picnic down here. So anything that can be done to spread the word that we exist and we're here and we're trying to stay open for business. Thank you very much.
A lot of our Edgewater people, yay! We have, yay, look at that, oh, okay. Dan Blasey, we have, these are city councilmen. Dan Blasey, we have Mayor Mike Ignatiak, we have Councilwoman Christine Power, there you are. Thank you so much for coming, and I'm going to segue the floor in a moment. We also have a lot of very important staff from Edgewater. We have John McKenney, Finance Department. We have Samantha Bishop, Economic Development. Bonnie Brown, City Clerk. Did I miss? Oh, Jack Quarter from Leisure Services, and the Police Chief, Dave Archeri. So thank you all for coming. I hope I remembered all those very important folks. Ambassadors, as always, we thank you. We have some board members from the director. If you could please raise your hand, that would be great. These folks really work awfully hard on behalf. I'm going to have the mayor say a few words, and then I'm going to segue over to our elected vice president to also say a couple words.
Thank you.
Mayor, thank you.
I'm going to step up here so I don't put my back to anybody's thing. First, I want to apologize. I don't have an English accent, so I'm a little biased about Aqua Park. I have been coming here off and on for the last 15 years since I moved to this community. And you did an interesting comment through there. It is all about families, children, families, and adults, all the way up to old people like me that go through there with other stuff through there. My granddaughter learned how to swim here. My grandsons learned how to swim here. And so many other people I've run into, point in time where their children started here and came back to go to the pool. This is a great outlet for the public. The city has been strongly supporting Aqua Park ever since it started through here. There's a need in the community. You'll see a sign out here, no pool, no team. That's exactly what it is. If these parents had not pulled together over the last number of years and brought this back in here, this would not exist. Nor do I feel with New Smyrna's swimming program exists at all, either with it. Tremendous amount of community support. You look at the banners and everything that are around here and the people that get involved with this stuff. It's good to see because there's community involvement, it's community stepping forward and getting active and supporting this. I come here and swim. My wife comes here and swim. I encourage you to do the same thing. If you don't have to work like me and you come early, you get this whole pool to yourself at certain times going back and forth to it. But again, it's a great place to come. It's a great place to bring your kids to learn how to swim. And the last thing I'm going to do, I bought my shirt yesterday. I strongly recommend here. The swim team t-shirts are out there. It's part of their fundraiser that goes along with it. Please step forward, help the team, support it. Thank you.
Thank you, Mayor Mike. Any of the other commissioners, would you like to say a word?
Yeah, actually, yeah, because, you know, I'm a politician. I love that stuff. Yeah. Actually, I did want to go ahead and talk about that because this place brought back memories for me. As a child myself, I came here swimming in this pool, and I remember a time period where this place was the community itself. It would be packed with other kids and packed with. I mean, it was just this vibrant, alive place. And you're trying to bring that vibrant, alive place back again. And I think this is a fantastic beginning towards that. I just wanted to go ahead and say that this is a generational thing. And there are people that are probably standing here right now that were actually swimming in this pool when they were kids. So I just want to say that outstanding job from the Cuda swim team, the parents, the community that have come together to keep this place not just alive or treading water, but let's go ahead and start swimming again. Let's go ahead and actually, you know, start swimming and then pick up that momentum, and let's go ahead and win this game. So, all right, thank you.
Amen.
Thank you, Commissioner.